I do have you beaten.
I will whoop your ass.
Bro, I'll pop that gap right back in that mouth. I'll have you looking like a saber gap tooth tiger. Oh my God, I'll do you dirty. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You suck.
Hey, if I have though, you though. Fight. I want to go from Barrios to Shakur.
Oh, like straight to it.
Yeah.
What 47?
44.
You're making 44.
I'll make a whole division called 44. Me and Shakur.
44.
He said he'd do it.
No rehydration. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a huge fight too.
Yeah, and I know he's confident, so let's run it. Really, I don't see Barrios. I just see an opponent that I need to beat. So it's not really.
Ryan Garcia makes it crystal clear he sees no limits right now and wants to retire Mario Barrios, then step up to face Shakur Stevenson with utter confidence. He even jokes about inventing a new division called 44 to make the fight happen, because he believes he has the speed, power, and intelligence to shock the world and silence anyone who doubts him.
And the thing is, with Shakur, they're gonna be all thinking he's gonna spank me, blah, 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 all this shit.
Right.
And when I get in there and I start hitting him, it's gonna be a whole, because I'm not one of those fighters that don't have a quick eye. He knows that my eye is quick. He like, I have that same eye twitch that Shakur has, I do. He knows.
Ryan Garcia walks on stage with pure conviction and dares Shakur Stevenson to face his aggression and power. He doesn't tiptoe around Shakur's skill set. He flatly states he will dominate any gap in defense and make Stevenson pay. That raw confidence resonates with fans who believe Garcia combines strength with the attitude of a true challenger.
Beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I was there.
Hey, no, when I put a beat on you, I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And you still scared him to this day.
No, you. Bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Hey, you fixed the team. You fixed the team, but I'm gonna knock that right back.
Crawford admits that some fighters hesitate to face certain champions, but that underestimates Ryan Garcia's hunger and fearlessness. Mario Barrios may be well regarded, but Garcia's mentality is completely different. While others doubt Stevenson's appeal or Barrios' challenge, Ryan thrives on big tests and has repeatedly called for meaningful fights. His fearlessness and willingness to step up elevates him above cautious contenders who talk more about avoidance than action.
Yeah. Ryan wouldn't take that fight right now. You know, it's Shakur against everybody in the division right now. You know, I don't think nobody really want to see Shakur right now in his division.
Bernard Hopkins recognizes that both fighters must stay healthy and active, but only one man brings real danger to every fight he enters. Ryan Garcia has faced adversity head-on and is no stranger to big moments. Mario Barrios looks solid, yet he has never faced someone with Garcia's combination of power, speed, and social momentum. Ryan has the tools and the mindset to turn any perceived advantage into dominance once fight night arrives.
Ryan is ready. That should be, I don't know for sure, I could be wrong, that should be a healing time between now and then for Shakur, correct? As long as he stay healthy. Out of the gate, no advantages. Would you agree? No advantage as far as being active. Yeah, both fighters.
Lomachenko outlines the transformation from young hopeful to seasoned pro. This evolution suits Ryan Garcia perfectly because his development has been meteoric. While Barrios remains a respectable veteran, Garcia's blend of rapid hands, sharp boxing IQ and fight instincts gives him an edge few can match. Fighters talk about experience, but Ryan has proven he can rise quickly and adapt under pressure in ways Barrios has never been forced to.
Now it's different. Now he is like a professional boxer. Then I sparred with Ryan Garcia. He was a kid, but now he has a power. He has a boxing professional experience, speed.
This moment shows even Stevenson acknowledges Ryan's threat, admitting some fighters underestimate his commitment and focus. If a technical expert like Stevenson thinks Garcia's sharp focus could lead to a knockout, it says volumes about his ability. Barrios may have belts, but his credit often comes from cautious praise rather than brutal respect. People forget Barrios hasn't faced someone with Garcia's irregular power and fight IQ on the biggest stages.
I kind of think that he's not focused. I don't think that he really took the fight serious. It seemed like he was more so focused on selling the fight than actually working and making sure that he's coming 100%.
Kermel Moton reflects a common debate among fans. Some underestimate Ryan's punch but overvalue Shakur's perceived talent. Yet this debate misses the bigger picture. Ryan thrives on skepticism and always turns doubters into believers. He hits harder, moves faster, and adapts better than most challengers. Barrios built a resume, but Garcia is a threat to every style and every champion he faces. This fight looks closer on paper than in reality.
On Twitter, people like really debating that fight, like Shakur lose to Ryan. I mess with Ryan. Ryan cool, but come on. Shakur, he had one bad fight, but Shakur is nice. Shakur got talent. Ryan can't beat Shakur.
Wade Plemons is a boxing analyst and commentator known for the WADE Concept Boxing Podcast, where he breaks down fights with unfiltered takes and deep insight into combat strategy. His analysis here admits Barrios has power, but highlights Ryan Garcia's left hook as his most devastating weapon and describes it as something fighters must respect. He criticizes any hesitancy from Garcia in past performances and suggests that Barrios looks to prove something big. This underscores how dangerous Ryan's offense becomes when he fights with confidence and discipline rather than hesitation.
And the way Ryan punches, and by the way, the way Barrios punches, Barrios got some power on him too. Don't get it mistaken, and we know Ryan, that left hook has been his kryptonite. He can get clipped, he can get dropped. Part of the reason we like the way he fights, because he's in there to gunsling a little bit, but he can't come out hesitant like he did versus Rolly and just get steamrolled, because Barrios is looking to prove a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is coming off 2 split draws, or 1 majority draw and a split draw, to somehow keep his...
Showbiz the adult touches on concerns about distractions, but makes a massive admission that Ryan Garcia looks hungrier and more focused than ever for this Mario Barrios fight. Despite live streams and hype causing doubts in the past, Garcia's mindset has shifted and he now trains with a seriousness Barrios' calm demeanor can't match. Barrios calling Garcia a clown may rile fans, but it also highlights the psychological battle Ryan thrives on. His hunger combined with elite physical condition and sharp focus puts him in a dangerous position that few champions Barrios' caliber have faced.
I personally think that Ryan Garcia is just trying to find any motivation to be even more hungry for this fight. His mentality is totally different for this fight, and he's in great shape. I've been worried, to be honest. I've been worried with all of the live streams and all of the kick lives and all the shit. So I've been worried about that, but he just seems just hungry, all right? But Mario Barrios was stoic, as always, and he was very serious, calling Ryan Garcia.
Joe Rogan breaks down the terrifying power of Ryan Garcia's left hook, explaining how few fighters truly understand its speed, power, and potential to catch anyone off guard. Against a guy like Mario Barrios, who lacks elite defensive instincts, Garcia's weapon becomes even more dangerous. Most fighters see patterns and react. Garcia creates moments fighters react to instead. His ability to manage distance, generate unexpected power and crack opponents with lethal timing is exactly what makes him a nightmare to fight and a very real championship threat.
This one thing that's so like Ryan Garcia has this nasty left hook. It's the
kid's super fast.
Yeah, it's a crazy left hook. It's so goddamn good. It's so much better than most people's that everybody who fights him doesn't understand what he can do until he does it. He just whips.
Fast, powerful. Both.
Fast, powerful, distance management, angles that it comes from. It comes up, it comes around. It just hits you faster than you know it's supposed to.
This clip shows how opponents can't stop thinking about Ryan Garcia and his position in boxing. Instead of doubting him, people are talking about how others like Shakur Stevenson should move up in weight just to face him at pound-for-pound value. That shows massive respect for Garcia's toughness and level. Mario Barrios may be solid at 147, but facing a fully confident and big Ryan Garcia at this weight is another beast entirely. Garcia's presence in the division is forcing others to rethink their positioning and options.
Ryan's face looks a bit drained, and he's like 11 days or whatever out from his Barrios fight. So, yeah, why does Shakur want to fight him at 144 when it looks like, given your skill set, you could fight Ryan at the full 147 and you look big enough and filled out enough. You almost look bigger than Teofimo, if I'm being real and I'm being honest. So I don't understand why Shakur doesn't fancy just moving up to 47 to make the big fight. You already called out Conor Ben there. right?
Andy Ruiz makes a bold prediction favoring Ryan Garcia over Mario Barrios and stresses that this is Garcia's defining moment to become a world champion. Being praised by a veteran like Ruiz shows how serious Ryan's skills and potential are seen across boxing. It's not just hype. Experienced fighters recognize Garcia as the star with momentum, power, and resolve to finish Barrios and finally claim the title he's deserved for so long.
Hey, who do you think is gonna win in the fight? Ryan Garcia or Mario Barrios?
I think Ryan Garcia, bro. Yeah, he's really good, and I think this is his chance. You know, I hope he's working hard because
he is, bro.
Yeah,
he is.
okay, because this is his chance to be a world champion.
Wade Plemons is a respected boxing analyst and content creator known for the WAD Concept Boxing podcast and digital breakdowns that air on major platforms, including the Ring Magazine network. He highlights the return of the old Ryan, the relentless, destructive version who has knockout power and fearlessness built into his toolkit. In this fight, that version of Garcia against Mario Barrios will be terrifying for anyone in the ring. Critics use the past struggles as excuses, but this shows Garcia's mental sharpness may be peaking at just the right time.
I fear the old Ryan is back. And what do I mean by that? The Ryan that was about to fight Devin Haney, the Ryan that was a destroyer before then, a Ryan that knocked out Oscar Duarte. I might be glazing here, right? And I'm not even trying to say that the Ryan that was in the build-up for the Devin Haney fight and all the crazy shit he was doing is the guy I want to see. I want to see a mentally well-adjusted, locked-in, to fighting Ryan Garcia.
Oscar de la Hoya gives genuine praise for what this fight represents for Ryan Garcia and acknowledges how hard Mario Barrios has worked to become champion. Yet his excitement about Garcia potentially achieving something even legends couldn't do tells you one thing. Garcia is not just another contender, he is a legitimate threat. Barrios may be tough and technically sound, but Garcia's combination of power, elite speed, and a renewed focus has boxing analysts convinced this is his moment. Garcia isn't simply there to make up the numbers. He's there to win and to prove that his path into the elite bracket of elite fighters is real. This makes the Barrios fight not only a title shot, but a defining moment in Garcia's legacy.
No, I actually have to commend, Barrios and Ryan, and making that fight. Yeah, it'll be a special fight. I mean, imagine Ryan beating Barrios, something that Pacquiao couldn't do, or an older Pacquiao couldn't do. It would be a big accomplishment for Ryan, finally becoming a world champion after all these years. It's exciting. It's exciting because it's not an easy fight, and then again, Ryan can really show the world, what he's made of.
Tim Bradley highlights Barrios' credentials and experience at 147, and it's fair to give credit where it's due. But experience is only part of the picture. Experience against tank like Gervonta Davis or Keith Thurman looks good on paper, yet it didn't stop those fighters from exposing weaknesses or gaslighting Barrios' aura of invincibility. Ryan Garcia brings something completely different to the table: unexpected speed, sharp angles, and a left hook that changes fights instantly. Critics who lean solely on Barrios' resume forget that boxing evolves and that a fighter like Garcia, who has dealt with setbacks and reinvention, carries a psychological edge Barrios has never really faced. In the modern era of boxing, momentum and crowd energy can be as potent as anything on a resume, and Garcia has both.
There's not a far-going conclusion that Ryan can take out a guy like Barrios, man. Barrios is experienced. I don't give a damn what anybody says. He got a lot of experience, man. He got the best resume at 147 pounds, right? He's a champion. You know what I mean? He's been in the ring with Tank Davis as well. He's been in the ring. Who else was the guy he'd been in the ring with? That was
Pacquiao recently, obviously.
Pacquiao recently, and there was another one.
Thurman, was it Thurman?
Yeah, Keith one-time Thurman. So I mean, he's felt resistance.
Jeff Mayweather's take points to how dangerous this matchup actually is, and most importantly, how speed and power intersect in this fight. Acknowledging that Ryan Garcia might be faster and hit harder is huge because Barrios' strength has always been durability and pressure work. If Garcia enters the ring at his absolute best, he forces Barrios to fight at a pace he hasn't seen from someone with equal or greater natural ability. Barrios thrives when he sets rhythm and wears opponents down, but Garcia's sharp hand speed and pop from unexpected angles can disrupt that approach entirely. The question Jeff Mayweather poses about which version of Garcia shows up is the real one. When Garcia unleashes his best version, he is a nightmare for any champion, and that's why many insiders now tip him to shock even the toughest veteran.
Both guys can punch. I think Ryan's a little faster, and might punch a little harder. I'm not sure, but so that makes it a pretty much an even fight. But like I said, Ryan Garcia, which Ryan is gonna show up?
Robert Garcia summarizes this fight perfectly by admitting that Ryan has the tools to become world champion, the skill set, power, and elite speed that separate him from most contenders. It's notable that even when discussing potential weaknesses, the narrative still circles back to Ryan's ability to overwhelm Barrios with attributes Barrios simply cannot match. Barrios may be a solid champion and a respected figure in boxing, but Ryan's determination, explosive offensive weapons, and hunger to conquer setbacks fuel his rise. This clip reinforces what many pundits are saying: Barrios is a worthy opponent, but Garcia has the ceiling that can turn a title fight into a defining moment in his career and cement him among boxing's best.
It's a good matchup for Ryan. I think Ryan has the skills, the power, the speed to actually go and become champion. But there's a few things that I see that might not be in his favor. And look, Barrios is dedicated. I know him. He's actually a good friend, a good person. And they chose him because they think Ryan has everything it takes to become champion, to become the world heavyweight champion, because they're already planning on huge fights with Devin Haney and whatever out there for Ryan.
Commentary. Ryan Garcia's challenge against Mario Barrios is one of the most compelling title fights boxing has seen this year, and it's loaded with meaning beyond just belts. The bout is now locked in for February 21st at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and Garcia's determination to claim the WBC welterweight crown shows how far he's come after a turbulent patch in his career that included a suspension and setbacks inside the ring. What's really at stake is legacy. If Garcia wins, he cements himself as a man who overcame controversy, criticism, and adversity to become a true champion, and proves his critics wrong about his dedication and mindset. That victory would open huge doors to even bigger fights and cement him in elite conversations. On the other hand, if Barrios pulls off an upset, it reinforces his status as a rugged, disciplined champion who can weather power and style, and forces Garcia to regroup and prove himself again. Oh, who are you backing on fight night? Is Ryan Garcia's speed and power enough to dethrone a tough champion, or will Mario Barrios hold firm and shock the world? Let us know in the comments your prediction and why you think it will unfold that way.